Hey y'all, it's Brenda. Welcome to Life on Goldman Road. Today is day 3 of strawberry preserving. Today we have tops. We have our tops and our cores, and we are going to put them into our stainless steel boiler with some water, and we're going to boil them down, and we're going to make a strawberry syrup from the tops and cores. Now, I really enjoy using everything I can from produce that we are trying to preserve. It just feels like you've got everything from that product that you possibly can. So, we're going to start that. See how that goes. It's got to boil for a while to get it. I guess, you're boiling the flavors out of these tops and cores, so it's going to take a little bit to do that. But what we're going to do is really simple. We're going to take our cores and our tops, and we're going to empty it into our boiler. We're going to cover that with water. We're going to bring that up to a simmer. Let it go for about an hour. It's going to reduce a little bit. We're going to strain everything out of that water, and then we will take and measure out how much water we have. And we will put an equal amount of sugar in that water, and we cook again until we make our syrup. But we'll go step by step, and I'll leave the recipe down below. Now, if you've been with me, let's see, you're probably seeing this on Friday. It's Monday right here. So Saturday we did strawberry lemonade concentrate. Sunday, which you'll see Wednesday, we did strawberry jalapeno jam. And then today, which is Monday here, we're going to do the syrup. So, and I've got 1.5 packs of strawberries left. We may do something with it, and then again, I may freeze them whole, or Grayson, if he gets into them, they're going to be gone because he loves strawberries. So, but anyway, we're going to get started on this. We're going to, just like I said, empty our tops into our boiler, cover them with water, and put them on to boil. Okay, here is our strawberries and tops in, and they're just covered in water. Now, some recipes say remove the green, some just say toss the whole thing in. We wash these really well. So we're going to try it with the green on. But anyway, this is coming up to temperature. We're going to boil this. I made notes today. We're going to simmer this. We're going to bring to a boil, and then we'll reduce down to a simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. Then we're going to strain it off, and we're doing a 1-to-1 ratio with sugar. We're going to bring it up to a rolling boil for a minute, and then turn down and simmer for about an hour, or until this reduces by a quarter. But we're going to check this periodically because, it will be syrup before we know it. So sometimes you need less than the hour or whatever. So we're gonna watch it closely because we don't want our syrup too thick, because I want it more of a simple syrup that I can flavor drinks or whatever, but then I can also turn it into a syrup if we want it, say, for pancakes or waffles, whatever. So when this gets ready, then we'll process for 10 minutes in our water breath canner, and I have it still sitting on the stove. You see my cat in the drawer. She's, oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to get this going, and we'll be back shortly. All right, here we are up to a boil. Now I've turned our stove down between a 3 and a 4. We're going to get this down to a simmer. We don't want that boil to go totally away, but it's looking good. The juice, the liquid in here, the water has already turned pink, so we're already getting some stuff out of there. So good deal. We're going to let this simmer for 10-15 minutes, and then we're going to strain it out. Okay, y'all, this is our liquid before we strain all the stuff out of the bottom. But nice color on it. Look at this. Can y'all see that? That's the tops and the cores. They have no color left. None. They're a yucky color. But anyway, just wanted to show you that. That's wild. Crazy. Not very appetizing right there. But we're going to get this, we're going to throw away our tops. We're going to get our fine strainer. We're going to strain our juice. See how much juice we have, because we're going to see how many cups of juice, and that way we'll know how many cups of sugar to add to it. Okay, y'all, we wound up with 10.5 cups of juice. Whew, 10.5 cups of sugar. Now, of course, I have, you know, the sugar has went in and I have been mixing, and so we've got a bit of a foam here. But anyway, we can scrape that off later. No big deal. We're gonna bring this up to a boil. We're gonna boil it for a minute, and then we're gonna turn it down to a simmer, and that's when we have to watch to make sure we don't get this past a syrup or a simple syrup texture. So hang tight. And I forgot to tell you, I strained this through 2 fine mesh strainers 3 times. So we should have everything out of our juice. I was surprised to see, even on the 3rd strain, little bitty fine seeds. But I think we're good. I think we've gotten everything, because it was just a minute amount left in that strainer. So I think we've got everything out. So we're going to bring this to a boil, and then we watch. Okay, we're bringing it down to a simmer now. It's still kind of rolling big, but you know, it will ease on down. Our foam pretty much went away. We may have a little bit to get off from around the sides, but again, that may dissipate as well, so you kind of never know. I tasted this once I added the sugar, and oh my stars, this is going to be fabulous for adding to cocktails or teas or just whatever you can think of. It will be wonderful to thicken up and pour over pancakes or waffles or just whatever. This is going to be great. So now I got to figure out how many jars I'm going to fill up and what size. I'm thinking I may do some, I don't know, maybe a pint and then some half pints is kind of my idea. But this, it's going to be good, y'all. Okay, here we are. Look how much this has reduced. We went from 10.5 cups to nothing. To nothing. Excuse me. This pollen is crazy. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I have in my canner, I have some 4-ounce jars and some 8-ounce jars. And I'm not sure which one I want to do, because I'm worried that if I do it as like to sweeten a tea, I'll probably be the only one to drink that, and I don't want to waste this beautiful product. So we may fill up some for some 4-ounce jars, and then maybe 1 8-ounce jar. We'll see what happens. Let's get this jarred up. Okay, y'all, let's get a jar out and try this. We're gonna start off with one of our little 4-ounce jars and just kind of see what we look like. This I did the whole hour, and I've got just a little bit of foam. I probably need to get off. Hang on 2 seconds. Okay, I think we're ready. Alright, so let's see what happens. It's a beautiful color. It tastes amazing. Okay, I'm thinking I like that. So let's do a few little jars, and then we'll see what we got. I have 4 little jars in here, so we'll go with 4, and then we'll kind of see where we are. This is going to make a wonderful add to a cocktail. Just beautiful. I think we're going to get more than I'm thinking we're going to get, and that is okay, because this is going to be great. Think about a strawberry margarita with this in it, or any other drink that you can come up with. I don't know what a lot of cocktails have in them, but anyway, to me, this would go great with a flavored tea. Now, I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret, and I don't guess it really has to be a secret, but I used Splenda because I wanted the amount of sugar that is already naturally in the strawberries. I didn't want to really add more sugar to that, so I tried our Splenda thing. Now, I get trying to get ahead of myself here. Now, of course, as you see, I've got my canner coming up to temp. We're going to process these for 10 minutes. All right. And what jars I have in here and that I don't use, we'll just take them out. No biggie. Okay, I'm going to get one more little jar. And get it to temp while I get a wet paper towel and wipe these rims off. We've got those wiped down, and I think this will be our last jar. Because we don't have very much left. Let's see if I can get this everywhere. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Get the little rim wiped down. Let's get some rings on. Finger tight. trying to slide away from me. Okay, now let me get these jars out. 3 jars we didn't use, but I'm super pleased that we decided to go with the 4 ounce. Last one. All right. Now. Oh, gosh, I almost forgot one, y'all. Right there in the middle. Down we go. We want at least an inch over our tallest jar. We have it. This is almost at a boil. When this comes to a boil, when our canner comes to a boil, and we are there, we're going to put the lid on. And we're going to go for 10 minutes. See you back then. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. We are still boiling. I'm going to turn the heat off of that. Ooh, sorry. All right. When this stops boiling, I'm going to lift this out, let them sit there for a minute, because, you know, you don't want your temperature to crack a glass or anything like that, so you don't want to shock them into an environment. So we're going to let that chill out for just a minute, and we'll come back, lift them out, and then we'll go from there. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I cannot wait. Look at that color. You'd have never thought from tops and cores of strawberries you would get this beautiful product. But here it is. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Now we wait for pings. We are done with strawberries. Okay, y'all. Here they are out on the counter. They have all pinged. Yes. So, I'm going to let them sit here for probably 24 hours, and then they will go in the pantry. We have got simple syrup. Such beautiful color. Can be turned into so much. So, but anyway, I wanted to thank y'all all for just hanging out with me, for being around, and while I putter around in the kitchen and go crazy some days. But I appreciate each and every one of you. So until I figure out what we're going to do next time, we'll see you later.